In this video, I will walk you through my guide on how to convert your 9th Gen SI to run on E85 and to make more power. For no more than $650, tune included.
Now we chilled out and that's real shit. Go 0 to 100 like real quick. I got more will than Will Smith. Just starting out but I killed this, so let's build this. Listen while I'm telling my story. Had a couple rough years but still I'm destined.
To complete the install, there's 3 things you are going to need: RDX injectors, a K tuner, tuning device such as the V1.2 or the V2, and a custom tune. The RDX injectors will cost you around $100, and you are going to need the plugs for them, but you can get them from your local junkyard off any Scion TC any year. The K tuner is going to cost you around $450. You will also need a custom tune file, so email me if you want to run my custom E85 tune, or you can also go to your local tuner. The first thing you want to do is disconnect your battery, the black terminal on the battery. Keep in mind you are going to need the radio code. Remove the valve cover, it's just two 10mm bolts. Unplug the injectors. Release the harness clips. Unbolt the grounds, just two 10mm bolts. You can see them right here. And then get your harness out of the way. Just throw it over the side. Release the safety clip, just gotta lift it. Release the fuel line, just press the 2 tabs. I'll show you another shot of it. Just press on the sides. Keep in mind fuel's gonna come out, so get ready to catch it with the rag. Unbolt the fuel rail bolts. It's just two 12mm bolts, might be a 13. I'll release the fuel rail, you just gotta wiggle it back and forth a couple times and pull towards you. Remove the safety clips from the injectors, just pry them off with a flathead. Pull the injectors off, they're on there pretty good, so I'll tug on them hard. And this is a comparison from the new injectors with the old injectors. They're the same exact height. Everything's the same, the diameters are the same from the top. The plugs are obviously different, but the girth where the O-ring goes is different. On the new ones they're skinnier. So just slide your injectors back in. Those top O-rings, those triple top O-rings, you don't have to do any of that. Now for this part you gotta remove the spacer that's right underneath the fuel rail. I'm trying to show you where it's at. You'll see the spacers, they're black and made out of plastic. You gotta remove them or it won't seal. This is what I mean by it won't seal, because the diameter is different from the tips. You can see all the new injectors are loose, so they gotta sit lower so they can hit on the taper side of the hole. reinstall your fuel rail and put your 12mm bolts back on. Now you gotta splice your injector connectors, unless you bought a plug-and-play harness. You gotta crimp it or solder, whatever you want. It's up to you. Reinstall your ground straps, the two 10mm bolts. Plug in your injectors. For the third injector, it might hit, might not. You just gotta pry it a little bit and just tug on the harness a little bit just to make sure it clipped on. As soon as you are done, start the car with the stock tune and check for fuel leaks. Listen to your idle. Should idle exactly the same as it did before, without it misfiring or hesitating. If it is hesitating, something is wrong. Your injectors could be bad or your wiring. After that, load my custom tune through your laptop or via Bluetooth from your TunerView app on your phone. Now drive to your E85 station and fill your tank. Do not floor it on the way to the E85 station. If you are using a local tuner, fill with E85 at your station and leave your stock tune in the car. This will not hurt your car, and I have tested this for over 600 miles, but do not floor it. It is meant to get you to your tuner.
But she know that you broke. Tryna cut my bait at Maserati, push the store. I met her in the party off of Crenshaw Boulevard. I hate when time with you is time wasted, cause time apart from you just leads to less of conversation. I'm contemplating trying to reach the space and time you lay in, cause talk is cheap, your voice prices does, so I'll be up waiting.